It's interesting. Some people, some partner clients would define the W Group as a consulting firm. And I suppose in a way we are a consulting firm because there's many times where we go in, we sit down with client partners and talk about fairly big, broad challenges and concerns and work to solve those problems or solve those challenges with the client partner, i.e. how to build a bigger, better, capacity building community engagement program. But for the most part, what the W Group actually is a professional support services firm. We, other than the reports that we provide from a survey that we've helped to conduct on behalf of a client partner, we don't produce reports. If we're involved in developing a program for a municipality, we tend to create action plans and very distinct task lists, and we help the municipality actually implement those programs, implement those plans. And so one client, the City of Surrey, for example, in 2005, as Castle was just starting to come into being, we went in and helped them re-establish, refresh their e-newsletter program, and we took a lot of emails and a lot of campaigns, and we put them through a process where they became Castle compliant, that is double opted in, and then we also restructured the overall campaign list. So the categories, I think in the end it was something like 24 categories, which then went up to about 28 categories. So different topics that the newsletters would cover, and different subscriber groups as well. Ultimately, the City of Surrey has the internal capacity to manage that entire program and has been doing so for some while. We simply were there to support them through that initial stages of Castle and developing a program like that. And that's one of the things that we pride ourselves in doing, is that we're there when the municipality needs help putting something together or initiating a program, ensuring the program is successful, not having somebody do it off the corner of their desk when they're maybe doing 2 or 3 other things, but a real focused term to come in, help with this, to be real client partner, and to get the program off and running, so then the municipality can fully resource it, know exactly what type of skill set the people need, hire, train, and so on, and then we're always there to support them. So in that respects, we're much more of a professional support services firm, and I would say it would be the same in terms of the research, the survey research work that we do, e-newsletters that we do, customer satisfaction feedback programs, e-learning programs, and so on. We're really there to support the municipality in the capacity that they need us there for, in the length of term they need us there for. We're not about sitting down and writing a whole bunch of reports or recommendations about what the municipality should do. We're about actually going in, helping the municipality to get it done, to get the program structured, to get the program going, ensure its success, and support longer term. And that's where this whole term of client partner came about, is that it's not just a client, but it's actually a partner in the business. And anytime we're involved in projects like that, we're always constantly looking for best practices, not to be leading edge, or as some consulting firms would say, bleeding edge. You're doing things just for the sake of doing them because they're brand new or they're never been done before. We take a very pragmatic approach with our client partners and are very conscientious all the time about what is the actual cost to the client, and are we being as efficient and effective as possible? Because ultimately, if we're not efficient and effective, we're not going to have that client partner. And so that's a big thing in our world, to do that. And that's one of the reasons why, for example, in survey research, we're so happy and eager to share our understanding of research best practices with the client partners when we're developing questionnaires with them and the survey process and so on. We don't expect them to be subject matter experts in the end, because they only do it once every 2 months or 3 months or whatever, and you really need to do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Not that I've been doing that long, but I've been doing survey research and municipal survey research for over 35 years now, and there's still things that I learn, there's still things that I discover each and every day that help to make my discipline even stronger. And essentially I'm here to provide that strength and a discipline, the strength and the subject matter expertise to help you be as successful as you can be. So I think that it's very important to provide that support to clients, and as much as anything else, we're the cheerleader, we're the champion for them, and it's like, come on, let's do this, and we can help you any and every way that we know how. And when we're done, great. We'll wait till the next time. And fortunately, our client partners have been so happy with the work that we've done for them that there's always is a next time, and that feels really great. I think more than anything else, that's a greatest sense of accomplishment when clients come back to you and say, hey, can you help us with this now? And what do you think about this? And we're always eager to have that conversation and bounce ideas around, because a lot of times it's not a standard response or a standard product or program. Sometimes it's being a little creative and saying, okay, here's a challenge, here's an issue. How do we tackle this? How do we break it down? How do we help you get past the barriers that are put into your way right now, and get to a solution that's going to work for you long term, and one that you can sustain as a municipality. So I think those are some of the biggest and best challenges that we take on, and I think the entire team does that extremely well. So something to be very proud about.